In today's video, I'll talk about one of the most underrated things that you can do to help you to improve on your vertical jump. So these two underrated things that I truly believe that every athlete should be doing is low rim dunking and dunking with a smaller target. So first, what is it? So low rim dunking is like what the name implies, is when you dunk on a lower rim. So a regular size feet basketball net is 10 feet. So this is anything below us. This could be 9 feet, 8 feet, 7 feet. You can pick whatever height that works best for you. Dunking with a smaller target is when instead of dunking with a regular size basketball, you decide to dunk with a smaller size target. So that could be a tennis ball, that could be a spike ball, that could be a volleyball. It could be whatever ball that works. So why is it important and what is the benefit? So I'm gonna talk about why is it important. So the reason why is that to get better at dunking, you gotta remember dunking, it is a skill. You can improve your vertical jump as much as you want, but if you want to be able to dunk a basketball and to actually translate that vertical leaping ability into a game, you gotta practice dunking. And dunking itself, it is a skill. So doing these methods allow you to actually go out and actually practice the skill that you actually are working for. I'm assuming a lot of you guys want to improve your vertical jump, but not just the sake of just jumping high, but to actually use the height to actually allow you to do that. So that is why it's important for you to do this, because you need to practice. If you don't practice, you're never really gonna learn how to actually jump. And you gotta remember, when you're dunking, right? When you're dunking versus just simply jumping it, you have an external load, which is the basketball, and that alone makes a huge difference in terms of the style of jumping that you would do versus if you didn't have it. So now let's go a little bit more in depth of low rim dunking. So there's two methods how you can do some low rim dunking, which is you can do some freestyle dunking, or you can lowering the rim. So freestyle dunking simply just means that you explore different style of jump on a lower rim. So instead of doing a 10 foot, you do a 9 feet. But now what you're more focused on is actually exploring different style of dunking. So let's say you can dunk a 10 feet, right? Let's say with a 9 feet, right, it allows you to explore. So now you can actually do in between the leg, you can do windmill, you can do whatever creativity that allows you to do it. Low rim dunking is the same premise, is that you're just simply lowering the rim at a ridiculously low height, so 7-8 feet rim. So this allows you to actually really, again, to explore different type of style of dunk that works best for you, and it actually allows you to be really creative in terms of how you would jump, how you dunk, really exploring different joint angle, even potentially implementing different drills. A good example could be you could just do a penultimate dunk. So it's literally you have your basketball, and regardless if you're a 1 foot or 2 foot, you have your basketball and you go out and you literally take a 1-2 and then dunk, right? So that could be a form, because you can actually implement a lot of your jumping drill into a low rim dunking, since you're doing it at a very low height. But right, it allows you to explore, because then you can do different. So even let's just say with the penultimate to dunk, you can try out with dunking regularly. Then you can try out doing a windmill. Then you can do a reverse right with the same purpose. So then now let's shift over dunking with a smaller target. So the way how you can go about it is still the same thing. You can do the method by doing some freestyle dunking, or to increase the size of the ball. So what I mean by freestyle dunking, let's say normally you can dunk off 10 feet. 10 feet normally you can just do a regular one-handed dunk. So what you would do is that instead of doing a regular size dunk of a regular size basketball, you just grab a tennis ball, and now you can try different style of dunking. So now you do the same thing. You can be as creative as you want and really try to see different dunk technique. Again, it allows you to be really creative and explore different technique. Another method, like I said, is that you can increase the intensity by the size of the ball. Let's just say that you're very close of getting your very first dunk. So what you could do, you can just gradually build yourself right through. So instead of just starting with a men's basketball, you can say, you know what, let me start with a small golf club, right? Then let me start with a tennis ball. Let me start with a spike ball. And then afterwards, let me transition into a volleyball. Let me transition into a woman-sized ball, and then you get into the men's basketball. So you're actually building the skills. So think about like strength training. If you're trying to improve your strength, you're gonna gradually increase the intensity of the weight. It's the same thing. You're just gradually increasing the intensity by increasing the size of the ball. So these are kind of like two methods that you can do to start implementing when you're doing some low rim dunking, or if you're dunking with a smaller target. So why should you even do it? So why should you do it, and what are some benefits? First, it is really fun, right? It's really fun when you know that there's a target that can be reached. A lot of times people get discouraged in terms of dunking because they realize like dunking is very daunting because they see the height and they're like, there's no way I can grab that. But with a low rim dunking or dunk with a smaller target, it's actually more attainable. So then it's much more engaging. And if it's something that's more engaging for you, you're gonna do it for a much more longer period of time. And this will go over into, it will drive a max intent, because now you're having fun. Now you're trying different stuff. Now you're really going all out with your movement. So max intent. And the key thing about developing your vertical jump is max intent. You really want to give 100% because you're trying to create a set of adaptation. If you're not giving 100%, your body is not going to adapt because there's not going to see a reason to adapt. So you're kind of tricking your body to say, no, I need this because I'm giving max intent and I'm exposing it. So the more exposure that you give, and more importantly, the more intense exposure that you give, the more that the body's gonna start adapting. Then lastly, exploring different jump technique, right? In a game, you're gonna be exposed to different jump. So by doing some low rim dunk, or so freestyle dunking or dunking with a smaller target, it allows you to actually explore different type of style dunking, really practice those specific joint angles that you wouldn't be exposed in the game. So that basically will conclude with everything. So thank you very much for listening to this YouTube video. And if this tip was very helpful or this lesson was very helpful, let me know in the comment section. Go like and subscribe, and appreciate for everybody for watching this video. And see you on the next one.